Hey, my lovely Aries, hope you all are well. We're going to do your 2023 New Year's reading. So, to begin with, I'll just pull some oracle cards and get a general energy look in for you guys overall for the year. And then I'll pull some tarot cards on the month by month for you guys. You can get a quick look at the energy for the months ahead in 2023 for you guys, so stay tuned. Also feel free to check out your sun, moon and rising signs, guys, as well for the picture. And also, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, join the community, and if you if you stick through to this reading as well, it'd be much appreciated if you guys give this reading a like. It will help your fellow Aries gang find their message. Okay, lovely. So let's start off. Messages for Aries, please, Spirit. Overall messages for Aries. What's the energy for Aries in 2022? Sorry, 2023. The energy for Aries 2023. Energy for Aries. Oh, okay. Blessed. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this energy is already. Wow. You're going to be attracting blessings towards you. I can just see it. You're going to be attracting blessings, okay? When you start attracting things, okay, your soul's going to speak to you. And this is saying what your soul calling you to do, okay? There's going to be some sort of choice that you need to make once you're attracting things in order to kind of like surrender to the blessing, to have the pleasure, to have the joy, to accept that energy. So this is beautiful, guys. 22 as well, peace, balance, and harmony coming in for you this year, especially if there was things that you have been sort of allowing to kind of what's the word, disassociate in your life, like things that were just sort of like pieces of the puzzle that weren't really fitting together. So maybe just like, okay, I just need to like, not force that to fit, and just sort of, change my perspective, turn my perspective to the things that are like pleasurable, joyful for me, focusing on the sweet things in your world, in your life. There could be things or people that you've turned your back towards that weren't aligning with you, and as you've kind of turned yourself towards the things that you feel like will be your blessings or your peace, your harmony, this is coming in for you. This is beautiful. So let's start off with January for you guys and see what we get there. And just move these out the way. January for Aries, please. Okay, so you coming out here. This is like a boom. I'm here. I'm in the new year. Let's go. There could be you and someone else. Okay, this could be a partner. It could be a friend. It could be a child. We've also got Scorpio energy. There could be two different directions, two different things that you're pursuing here. One could be like another you, like another person, and the other thing, it could also be another person, or it could be something that you're transforming. So something that you've already been working on, whether it's a personal transformation or whether it's something that you're working on that you're trying to transform. That's one thing that you're pursuing. The other thing is like a person or like two people, but I feel like it could be you and someone else. But you could be moving about this quite confidently. You could be making big decisions here, like, maybe you've made a big judgment call for like how you want your year to kind of be transformed, what you're ending and what you're like, taking action on. So I feel like you kind of set the year off on a good note. This looks like it's already successfully helping the energy kind of come together for you. So this is beautiful. There's something here as well about making some financial choices. Maybe not turning your back to some of these financial choices, but also trusting that things will balance out for you as long as you are like being organized, putting certain tasks and things in their place. And also not being too focused on the money, but kind of having that focus in a balanced perspective, if that makes sense. So because if you're always focused on the money all the time, then it's like when you need to focus on other things out, on other things that you're doing, if your mind's still on the money, then you're not really putting your full energy into something else that needs to be completed. So it's saying when you're focused on the money, give that your undivided attention, go into that with a good feeling space, go into that when you feel balanced, when you feel good. You know, and then once you've completed that, don't focus on that, focus on the next task. Okay. And this is how certain things are going to kind of transmute, align, come together for you guys. But I do see something opening up for you guys in January off the back of a big choice that you've made to transform something within yourself. Okay. There might be a door that's opened for someone else to come towards you. Okay. Maybe you've opened a door for someone to come towards you, something like that. The Chariot card here, got Cancer energy, King of Swords. Some of you guys, you could have a door that's opened up to come towards you, but I feel like you're still moving forward, regardless of whether something comes in, which is good. Because if you see the way the Chariot is, it's got this triangle, this has got this triangle, this has got this triangle. So this is all you here, okay? So you're moving with the portal. So it's like you're taking the portal with you. That's funny. Someone might communicate something to you here. This could be someone that wants to come through on your end. We've also got Sagittarius energy. Someone might want to reveal something to you, or you might reveal something to this person. Like this person sees you as like being authentic or in your authentic energy, or maybe this is someone that's seen you completely in your authenticity. So again, it could be a partner, it could be a close friend, it could be a family member. But this is someone that you're going towards. But then there's something else that you're expecting to come through this portal. Maybe this person comes through, but there's something else. It's something that you're growing, something financially. It could be someone else that's focused on their finances as well. It could be someone else that's gone through a transformation. Maybe they've been going through a transformation and, you know, didn't want to be seen at that time. Okay. But for you guys, I feel like you're also going through a transformation, but there's like forward movement as you do. It's like eyes on the prize, moving forward towards success, or you know, whatever your successful goal is. And it's like the portal's still open for things to kind of come in for you. So it's saying keep a clear mind as you move forward, because I do feel like you'll be attracting things towards you as you go along. It's like this magnetic pull to attract your blessings towards you as you're moving forward towards your desires as well. It's beautiful. So I like the energy pull towards you in January. This transformation is beautiful. Keep the faith, stay open and receptive to these things that it is that you love, that you want to grow, okay, and kind of keep that same desire. So that's beautiful. All right, that's quite simple. Let's move into February, please. February for Aries. February for Aries. The Chariot again, Cancer energy again. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, don't have to be. Some of you guys, though, this could be your energy. Okay, you could be either in a motherly energy or a very loving energy. Okay, Scorpio energy again as well. Okay, could also be dealing with Scorpio, or maybe again this could be your energy embodying that like transformation. But either way, I see that there's something that's like ended for you and you're moving forward. But there's been a transformation before you were able to move forward. Look, you've got your angels here helping to guide you. There could be some special people that you have by your side. There is something that's going to be coming full circle. I definitely see that you're focusing on your money a lot. And there's something that will be completing there for you. You could also be selective in regards to like what you're spending on, what you're investing, or who you're giving to financially. There's something about, you could have a specific financial goal that you're trying to complete. Maybe you feel like it could come across like you're being stingy with like your finances, but I feel like you're just trying to complete some sort of goal here. Maybe there just hasn't been enough communication, on that, but it just looks like you know what you're doing and you're making these big necessary choices, and something's actually coming together because of this. Something's going to balance out, something is aligning. I see you looking at this as well, like, okay, something growing. See me, guys, as well, if you're in the energy of motherhood, you could be checking on like a child or checking on something new that's growing here where you've planted the seed. You could be thinking like, is something already dead before it's growing? But let me have a look at that energy for you. No, something's going to grow all of a sudden. It will kind of take you back. You'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone may also show up here. Okay, this could be some valuable people that kind of show up, and it will take you back in a good way. But it's like you see that this portal, you actually say like, whoa, people have stepped through this portal. Okay, whatever this thing is that are aligned and put together, like people are stepping through it. Maybe at first to come through it, it could have seemed like they would have had to come through upside down, because you see this triangle, so they probably would have came through upside down and then turned themselves upright. Okay, maybe you're like, whoa, 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 they could do that. So maybe people come towards you, maybe they weren't really like the right way up, or initially, but they're like, as soon as they come through, they turn themselves the right way up, so they put themselves like into the right order, position, alignment, or something like that. But I think the fact that they can do this, or the fact that they're doing this, is going to kind of take you back, because you may have assumed that something would have been dead before it's even had a chance to grow, and that's not the case here. You'll just see that there's actually some sort of like, there's something solid coming through here. There could also be someone that's got like some sort of there's like this briefcase in energy. It always gives me like, there could be some information coming through. We've got the wheel card, but it's almost like sealed here and protected, you know, whoever this information is. The wheel card. These could also be people that are helping you to churn your wheel. So there's some sort of wheel that you're churning, but there could be like 2 or 3 other people helping you to kind of churn this wheel around. Yeah, the moon card got Pisces energy. There could be 2 people here. You might be quite surprised or taken back at something. But again, it's like there's something could have been hidden. It could be 2 people that are churning this wheel. You know, keeping the momentum kind of going forward. And I don't know, I just feel like you're going to see this momentum that's kind of secretly moving forward. And there could be some sort of secret plan or some sort of secret information, something there. But yeah, this is going to be something that's like positively transforming. Once you realize this, you're going to feel excited, you're going to feel chuffed, you're going to feel like, yes. And I feel like you might have some sort of plan integrated with this, or this might have been your plan, or maybe like you have a plan that's like the same as someone else's, or you see other people that align with your plan that have kind of come through this like portal sort of thing. Yep. The Hierophant, we've got Taurus energy as well. Maybe there was someone that you thought was going to say no to something here, or maybe you thought there was going to be an obstacle with something, but it's like, no obstacle. Maybe you thought it was an obstacle because something was hidden or in the unknown, but something could have just been hidden because it was like protected information. Yeah. You thought something was going to be no, but something's actually going to be a yes. Okay. I'm also getting a masculine energy here, so there could be a masculine energy saying yes to something. Or showing up here. There could be 2 masculine energies. Well, there could be 3, maybe 4. But if there's a 4th one, I feel like they're on the outside of something. But I feel like there's 3 of significance. There's 2 that's in this energy. One's in an energy of like release, surrender, and attracting some sort of like abundance. There's one that's in an energy of like where they've said yes to something, and you may feel like they've got some sort of like skills and capabilities for something. And then there's another one that's just kind of in this energy, like a more of a, I guess, like a stubborn energy. There's something that you're going to see that's going to make you feel chuffed, okay? Something you could have kept the faith towards. There's also another energy here. We've got a feminine energy here. There might be someone that is either receptive to you or has opened something up for you. I also see there's something where it's like you could be keeping the faith towards something. You might feel like the power's in your hands with something here. So yeah, there could be something there. Also we've got Aquarius energy as well. Yeah, the powers in your hands is something that you could be figuring out, okay, what to pursue, which direction to go down. You could be taking a closer look at things. We've also got Virgo energy as well. We've got Knight of Pentacles. You could be thinking about something in regards to a long-term plan. Ace of Cups, new beginning, your emotional fulfillment, that sort of thing. So it looks like you have that plan. You'll be chuffed about it and you'll be kind of like taking action in some sort of a direction. So that looks lovely. So that is February for you. Let's look at March. King of Cups, the Sun. Okay, so you can have a sense of peace with like some things that are making you happy, some things that have been successful for you. You may also be doing some teamwork with somebody else. Okay, you and someone else could be working towards a successful result together. There could be a masculine energy here that you feel at peace with, or there could be two masculine energies here that you feel at peace with. The Fool card, we've got your energy. One of these masculines you could be going to see. The Empress, Knight of Swords. Okay. You could want to create something with this person, or there could be a sense of like, you may feel like you've attracted this person. You know, maybe you attracted them, they came and pursued you. Maybe you're going to see them, something like that. For others, if you guys, maybe you created something with this person and you both kind of created something, the successful result, and maybe they are kind of like soaring to higher heights here. There's going to be some sort of fulfillment here. They're going to be enjoying something, something that will make you both happy. They'll be having a lot of enjoyment and fulfillment with this. The Lovers, King of Pentacles. It could be energy of someone that's like grounded, or someone that's like thinking about like investments, commitments, or like soaring towards things they want to invest or commit to. You may see eye to eye with this person, but again, there's two males, but there's one male in particular you're going to see eye to eye with, and there's another male that there'll be like some sort of group decision. Okay, yeah, but there's love here. There's definitely love. Knight of Pentacles, a long-term plan. Something new. It's like whatever you've grown, you feel like you've planted a heart, but this heart kind of stems to like different people, and like you're looking at it to see like if it's growing. So this looks really nice, guys. This is very great energy to start off your year. This is something where you might feel like you have to use your strength, your confidence here, your courage. You know, there could be a leap of faith here as well. But there's something about, I see like someone being in a very peaceful energy. Yeah, like you could be transmuting energies and things like that. So this is lovely. Okay, let's move on. Also as well, for going into April now as well, because we will be going into your season, Aries season, or you know, wherever it's your birthday as well. Let's just kind of get a quick energy read from whenever your birthday is. Obviously it'll be different times for each of you guys. Yeah, it looks like you get communication. It looks like there'll be some sort of happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment. We may get a lot of messages from people. Some people may come to see you. But yeah, it looks like around your birthday will be a happy, positive time for you guys, whatever you decide to do. Some of you guys, you might go somewhere. Some people may come towards you, or you might just have like a fulfilling time or do something fun. Okay, lovely. Okay, moving on to just April then, please. April. Wow. So, well, that makes sense. I guess the same energies wanted to come back out. April, please, for Aries. Okay, so there'll be a lot of things around you that are also changing and transforming that you could be in your head about. You know, I do feel like this transformation is actually lifting you up and rising you up, but you might start to see that you're being elevated, you know, higher than like maybe some other people. This could like give you a bit of like mental conflict here. Maybe you don't know what these people will say to you if they feel like you're being elevated or raised above them. These could be people that you feel like have like egos and things like that, and maybe, you know, they could feel some type of way about this. But it kind of looks like if there's anyone that's coming towards you, like to raise hell or to come with some sort of like heat or issue, they may not realize that they're kind of, there's some sort of hole they could have dug for themselves already that they're walking straight into, if they come and pursue you with this intention, you know. Because I see that there's also a possibility that they could they could make a higher choice, and they could choose to pursue enlightenment and truth, or they could choose to like go from a place of like anger and ego. And if so, then they've kind of dug a hole for themselves. But if they choose truth and enlightenment, then it's like you'll be kind of happy and you'll feel kind of content and fulfilled with this. So yeah, I feel like your investment in on something, it might depend on like a choice someone else makes, whether or not like, you know, it's emotionally fulfilling for you. Also, there could also be some like hidden value that may also, what's the word, bring in some sort of clarity or truth for you here. There could be some truth that's hidden away. But it's almost like if this was revealed, it's like this, it would like, if you open this briefcase, it's like the sun would shine. So it's like there's some sort of truth that's blinding almost. So that could mean a few different things. It could be like after that you don't really know what to think, what to see, what to do, something like that. But like I said, here I'm not necessarily seeing something being revealed. It might be, it may not be. There's kind of like, it looks like there's a choice that you could make to invest in something or not. But regardless, it's just what's in the briefcase. There could also be a masculine that has this in their briefcase as well. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you were, if you were to know what was in the briefcase, it's like the thoughts, it, or someone else would be in their head. You know, it's like it would plague somebody. I don't feel like it's you though, but I feel like it would plague somebody else. It's like someone may not want to be seen after it, or like they may want to like, I don't know. There's something that it may, you know what? I just seen you guys like kind of like fainting, but not like actually fainting. But you know in the movies when it's like someone shows someone something and it's like, oh no, can't deal, and then they just kind of faint. It's kind of like that feminine type of like feign of like, you know, oh, I just can't, and then they just kind of fall back. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but it gives me that energy. If that's how, you know, you might just feel like, oh my gosh, it might not be anything to do with you, but it might just be something that's just like, ugh, too much. Or if this isn't you, someone else may feel like that, okay, where someone might just kind of like be in their head about it. But I don't know, something about this is like a repetitive cycle, someone being plagued with something. But this is something, this is protective information that's actually been sealed in this briefcase so that no one can actually access it. But someone might go and seek out this information, or go and seek what's in this briefcase. So as if whether it's you, that you might go seek what's in this briefcase, someone else may go seek what's in it. But if you seek what's in it, then I feel like you could, this truth could come, yeah, there'll be like this revealing truth. And like I said, this truth might be blinding, literally blinding, where it's like you may not even know what you're looking at anymore. Like the things that you were seeing, you might see it completely differently. It might give you a completely different lens, you know. So that might change a lot around, like it might cause a lot of changes. But there's something where you might gain more understanding based upon it. Like there might be like a energy of like understanding on your part. But in general, it looks like there'd be some sort of good exchange here if this was something that you were wanting to exchange with. But it just kind of looks like a choice here, but not necessarily something that is going to like go out of its way to reveal itself to you. It just looks more like you could pursue what's in the briefcase if you wanted to. Okay, King of Pentacles. There's someone that's connected to you that knows what's in the briefcase. And there's, okay, let's put it this way. 3 people, at least 3 people, maybe 4 people know what's in the briefcase. Okay, they know what this is at least. Well, they may have something, it might have something to do with okay, what am I saying here? Sorry. There's some sort of connection to what's in this briefcase, okay, with like a few different people. Okay, so there's 3 people here. Boom. 2 people could have the information. 1 person, it could be about a specific person. But 2 people could have the information, or maybe 1 person gave the information to 1 person or to 2 people, or something like that. Okay. King of Cups. Or there could be like 2 people, and then like a decision that's some sort of lie, okay, that was told here on like 2 people. There could be some sort of like, there's like a lie versus like a truth here, but it's like connected to 2 people. But there's some 2 people. Are connected. Yeah, okay. Someone's got something that, okay, yeah, there's some information here for sure that, there's some information here, and it looks like whoever's carrying the information, okay, they're in an energy of peace. They may be protecting this information because they may know that this information could actually cause hurt to somebody. So I feel like whoever ended up with the information, they're actually kind of keeping it protected, because it's like, if we reveal this information, this could hurt somebody, or it could just like, it's almost like, it would feel like stabbing someone in the heart because of like how revealing the truth is, or something like that. So it's being protected. Yeah, but again, it's something to do with 2 people here. 2 people, 2 people. And then like another person that is to do with 2 people, but there's 1 person in particular, okay, where it's like they're kind of smug about it all. Maybe the person that was told about the information between 2 people, maybe they were made to seem like they were being dishonest, okay, like they're just trying to hurt somebody. But yeah, no, there's some sort of truth here, okay. But it was made to seem like anything that would come from this briefcase isn't true, but the truth hasn't fully been revealed from the briefcase, if that makes sense. But it's already kind of been put out there, just so that, you know, that's why someone's smug about it, because they're like, yeah, well, you know, whatever they may feel like something that's in the briefcase about them is protected. So they may feel like, you know, that's not going to get revealed because, you know, it's going to cause too much hurt if it gets revealed. So it's not going to get revealed. So they're kind of smug about it. But I'm not sure if this person should be so smug. All right, very interesting. Anyways, guys, because this is going on some a whole other tangent. 4 of Pentacles here. What about the 4 of Pentacles? Yeah, it looks like there'll be people trying to like see what's going on, but like, again, something's being protected for a reason. There might just be a specific, someone might say yes to something, okay, and that might be where something's revealed, okay, but You know, a lot of other people could be trying to see what's going on, but it's like behind the scenes, I don't know, someone might just say yes to something and kind of get to kind of go behind the scenes and some sort of, or what's in this briefcase. There's a sense of whatever it is, like just making peace with a situation. The High Priestess in the reverse, yeah. Because it would be something that like wasn't known. It wasn't known, and it might reveal that someone's like character was secretly bad, you know. Maybe they were like, maybe they seemed like they were of good character. Well, not necessarily seemed like it, but like maybe they just didn't show any reason to like for someone to think they were of bad character. Well, I won't say that because it does a lot. There was a lot of reasons to see that, but I mean, because it was hidden quite well. Okay, you know, it could have just seemed like someone could have hid behind like a common truth, you know, but they kind of hid, what's the word, you know, they could have been working with a darker energy, you know, they could have been like not working with the divine, but you know, working with the opposite team. But something about that was just hidden, basically. All right, cool. Where are we now? We're going into May. Let's have a look at May. Empress energy. Okay, so it could be a Taurus birthday, it'll be Taurus season. We've got Leo energy as well. Yeah, I do feel like you guys will be getting raised higher, and it's almost like you may feel like there's people that whose ego can't handle you being raised higher than them, and you may feel like, you know, they either growl at you, or maybe you feel like they just kind of have to tame their frustration, but maybe, you know, they're not happy about it. Maybe you feel like they're just kind of stuck. I don't know. I just looked at that as well. So this person could try to call you. Maybe you're like, oh, should I answer? Should I answer? Something like that. The Fool card. Yeah, because you're embarking on some sort of new journey. There's something that you're growing, and you may feel like the more you're embarking on like your journey, it's just taking you to higher places. You may feel like you're making quicker progression. And the more that you're making quicker progression, it may look like you're leaving people behind, but that might not necessarily be the case, but it might just appear that way. And again, you might just feel like it takes a lot of courage for you to kind of step into a position where you may know that the perception of what you're doing can be like very easily misunderstood. Okay, Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, it's something about having a lot of faith, knowing that, okay, you know what you're doing, you know what you're soaring for, you've got some sort of truth, kind of moving on that, okay, having enough faith in the truth that you have and knowing that it will lead to some sort of valuable result. There might even be something that you might tell someone something as well. Maybe there's someone where you may feel like, okay, you're gonna tell them something, but they'd have to be strong to hear it. Okay. Anything else here, please? Right. So I mean, there's definitely something or someone you may decide to release. Or some people, situations, or you may just decide to just embark on some sort of adventure, journey, new direction, something like that. What's this message that you have? It's either you have this message and someone will have to be strong to hear it, or someone has this and you'd have to be strong to hear it, something like that. But whoever's delivering the message is in star energy. So you could get told, and then you could be a member of protecting the information in the briefcase, and then it might be like, if you then decide to say anything, then it could be like that. But then if you then initially get told, then it might be like, you know, whoever gets told whatever, it's just like, you might need to be strong to hear it, right? Because it raises something up into the light, and you may see something from the perspective that you're in now, which is a higher perspective, and it just kind of looks like, I don't know, it just looks like it would be a bit of a mind fuck, let's just say that way. But anyways, I think somehow you'll make peace with whatever this is here, but it's saying, you know, try to move forward in an energy of peace. I do feel like if there might be someone that could try to, I feel like this might cause someone some sense of like stress, okay? And I feel like you might not really want to like you might not want to hear something from somebody, like if they, like the person that this is about, or someone that you may feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, someone that could have caused some sort of like maybe pain to like 5 people or something like that. Yeah, you may make peace with some sort of news, and then just kind of feel like you're just going to grow the things that are of a desire for you. But then there might be someone else that you feel like is stressed based off this, and they could be like acting out about it, you know, like big dramatic acts out, and you might just be like, you know, not really here for it. Okay. But whatever it is that you've got that's stable though, that is growing beautifully. Some of you guys, you might get like a home with like a partner or someone that you love, or you may live with someone that you love. But if you see, there's this home, and then there's like these two, like there's this heart here with these 2 snakes. But these snakes, these symbolize like people who are like, what's the word, in alignment with like their higher nature, transformation, things like that. And they're in unison. So it's kind of like you may have some sort of refuge here where it's like you, someone else, but there could be like other energies that could take refuge here. That's interesting. I was saying this in another reading about some sort of a safe community, something like that. Anyway, there may be someone that sees you, your love connection, if you're in one. If you're not in a love connection by this time, then it could be the love that you share between just like someone else, like a friend or something. Someone's going to see that, okay? And they may try to put a stop to it. They may try to block your way. You might know this, but you might kind of like be prepared to say no if someone kind of tries to present some sort of an obstacle between something that you're trying to grow. Yeah, maybe this person wanted it to be like the 3 of you, but it's just the 2 of you. Oh, this is like an emperor energy, so this could be someone that could be used to being in control. Maybe they feel like they have no control over like what your desire is and someone else's desire. They can't control your desires, so they may just kind of be like watching sort of thing. But you may feel like it would just be a trap here. This person would just put you in a trap. So I feel like, yeah, you're not gonna, maybe you felt like this person thought you were spiraling downwards, but when they realize, oh my god, you're actually spiraling upwards, like, you know, and then there might be something that maybe you see they try to take control over. You might have to say no to something. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna do something the right way or bring some sort of justice to a situation. But this is gonna help certain things align for you as well. Some more of these blessings that are coming in. This is more alignment. Okay. You may feel like there could be someone trying to mock you here for making the right choices. I feel like you may see that this person mock you, and if you see that, this may make you want to like go away from them, because you may see like, okay, but why are they mocking me? Like, you know, what's funny? I'm doing the right thing, you know, something like that. So this may just, you may kind of take that and think about what choices you want to make that are right for you in your long-term plan. But it looks like it's some sort of, you know, planning to go somewhere. Could be like long distance, long time, long-term plan, that sort of thing. Something that takes long, or something that's like long in distance. Chariot, angels, okay. So again, I feel like your angels will be giving you messages in regards to how to move forward successfully. We've got Libra energy here as well. We've got Cancer energy. But I feel like this is your energy here where it's like you're going to be pushing forward towards, you know, it's like as you're moving forward, you're going to be looking out ahead at like what's kind of, you know, ahead of you, what's in your way. You're going to be seeing your angels kind of giving you this feedback mechanism. So there'll be a lot of feedback mechanisms. So when you're making decisions, if you feel like, okay, I made the right decision, you kind of know because you get some sort of feedback from your angels. There might be something that you see and you're like, oh, that must have aligned for me because I made this choice, you know, something like that. But this looks good. It just looks like there'll be a lot of things coming into alignment for you and you'll just be able to sail through. It kind of looks like the train tracks will kind of just like come together and that kind of is the alignment and you're just able to kind of be on the train and just go straight ahead, right? And any people that you may feel like could have been wanting to like mark or whatever, you know, you'll kind of be on the train moving forward away from that energy. Okay, what do we get from, what do we get for June? What do we get for June? Whoa, June, you're going to be happy. June, you're going to feel successful. You may feel like you had to make a decision. You may have to say something to someone that might be very over dramatic. You know, maybe you had to make a change. Maybe you had to put some truth. Maybe you had to put an end to some of their antics. Maybe they're causing havoc. Maybe you hit them with one like solid truth and then they made a big fuss and then it's just like, okay, they kind of are running around, you know, causing commotion. So you could kind of maybe just like evacuate. But as you evacuate, you may feel a sense of freedom, happiness, success here. You could have like avoided some sort of attack. Okay, because it looks like once you say some sort of truth to change something or end something, this person kind of goes off. It's like a big dinosaur that once they start running around, they can trample over people, they can hurt people, but it's because they're, you know, so you may kind of run, leave the scene, you kind of escape without getting hit too tough, but then you kind of find a sense of freedom. Maybe you feel like this person was trying to sabotage something between you and someone else. You know, maybe it made you sad here that this person was kind of in this energy because maybe you wanted them to be like, you seen them as part of potentially being part of your happiness, part of your sun. You know, you wanted them to be a part of your happiness, a part of this destiny. So that it might actually bring you a sense of sadness to kind of like, you know, have to change something here or put an end to something in regards to like you saying something and then like having a sense of freedom. But we've got some sort of freedom, happiness here, Seven of Pentacles. You may feel like there's someone else that could have been competing with you to kind of get to a certain position that you're kind of secretly getting to. But it looks like you may get to a point where you're just like, okay, I'm not even like trying to compete. Like I'm just trying to get to where I'm going. But like if people know I'm going there, then they try to compete with me. So I'm just going to act like I'm not going there. Oh. And then like with the moon card, it's like even if you're keeping something hidden, okay, I feel like there's someone that's like watching your every move. They could be onto your step. I feel like they're intuitively somehow kind of picking up on like, you know, well, when you were in this place of like making it known where you were going, okay, they were kind of like watching, picking up on everything. But then it's almost like when you kind of was in this more like fed up energy, like I give up, you know, it could have let their guard down, you know, from trying to like get in your way, defeat you. So you may feel that, look, it's like you have to get through this barbed wire, but then they've got these like hyenas there to kind of guard it. And it's like all you can do is kind of pretend that you're just here asleep. But then it's like, there could also be a trap that's set for you as well. I feel like someone could have set a trap for you. They're like, oh, really? You're not going there, right? Okay, well, we'll see. If you go there, then, you know, there'll be a trap here for you. You know, something like that. But let's see, like, what is that exactly? oh, there's a certain direction they're anticipating you taking to get there, which they have put set a trap there. But I feel like your intuition has already let you know that there's a trap there, so there's a different direction, there's a different route for you, where you won't even have to deal with this person's trap, and you'll reach your fulfillment. You would have, you know, whatever you've worked hard for, you kind of have the happy long-term fulfilling results of this. Okay, so this could be something that seems like it, you know, took a lot of hard work and things like that, but I do feel like there's someone that's secretly trying to see like whatever's going on with you, where you're going, what you're doing. If there's like any, what's the word, anything that you've kept hidden, they're trying to see. But it's like they think that they can almost anticipate like what direction you'll take, how you're going to get to X, Y, and Z. And I don't think they really are aware that like your intuition has illuminated other routes for you, where you won't have to kind of get caught up in that barbed wire. Because it's like, look, they've put this electric wire here, so if you walk past it, you probably won't even see it there. It's like ninja mode, right? Where there's like it's not necessarily a laser, but it's like invisible wire. So if you were to cross that wire, it would alert them. They would see you, and they'd be like, uh-huh. You know, it's almost like a mouse trap. But yeah, you know, be like, uh-huh. And then they'd probably, you know, whatever, whatever that would do. But the star card, you're going to look like the star here. There's going to be some sort of victory here for you. And once you kind of get through this, you're going to be looking back at this like, oh, imagine I actually went through that. Like, you know, this person tried to kind of get me stuck in this trap, but like I'm victorious. But it's just going to be like, you're just going to be thinking back on it like, wow, you know, wow. But yeah, so in this month, interestingly, if it just looks like you'll be ahead of something. Okay, you'll be way ahead, you'll be more ahead than people think that you are with something. And it looks like whatever you're aiming for, I don't think you're gonna miss. Okay, it is whatever you're aiming for. It's like you're aiming for something, and whatever you aim for, it's like someone's going to give you something, or you're aiming for something. But whatever you're aiming for, you're going to receive it. Okay, whatever it is that you're wanting to receive, you're going to receive it. And this is going to allow you to make some sort of change in pursuit that you're wanting to make, which will bring some sort of happiness, freedom, positivity, all of that good stuff. So this is lovely. Okay, this is really good. Okay. Some of you guys, it might also be hidden that you're in higher territory than others until you kind of get to like the result where you feel like you're free and it doesn't really matter if people see it anymore. But I feel like until you're at that point, I feel like you may know that you're already in a higher position, and you may just be protecting the people's egos by making them think that you're like on the ground, you know. Oh, this is funny. Imagine that though. Like it's just oh gosh. Anyways, yeah. Because it's like, you know, you're not doing anything to these people, but it's like their ego might not just be able to take that, like, you know, you're you've made some sort of higher progression with something. Whereas they may feel, you know, maybe you know that they're in a happier energy when they feel like they're on top, and you know their ego's kind of like radiate in the room, and you know everyone just pouring into them, and it's just kind of like, you know, that might not be the reality, that might not be the truth, but you and others might let them believe that just so that you guys can remain happy. But then, you know, it's kind of like there's no real way to live. So in the dark there could be like, you know, a secret process that kind of not staying in that dynamic long term, or not being stuck in any sort of traps within that dynamic. Okay, yeah, because this could be something that you feel like complains at you a lot, and you know, it's just, yeah, you know, you may feel like you have to almost bow to them on your knees, and they're just like happy in the throne. But even in their throne and their egos being validated, they're still complaining, you know, even if you're pouring love into them, they're still complaining. So I just feel like, you know, you may just feel like, you know, what is it that this person wants? Like, so I don't know. Yeah, you may even just kind of like keep back, and you may see them kind of complaining, you know, to like other people here that you're both connected with. Yeah, the whole while you're like making your successful moves, and you're happy about where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing, and this new beginning for you. Yeah, for sure. Okay, lovely. Oh my gosh, look at that. Some of you guys, there might be this a savior here. This is always a savior energy to me. That might give you something, or that might reach to you, okay, when you're kind of like going through something, right? You may, this person that's always complaining, they might do something, they might hurt you, they might say something, and you're just like, ah. And then someone might reach out to you, and then it's like the perfect timing, something like that. Or maybe someone's extending something to you. I don't know. But Seven of Cups, yeah. I just feel like your intuition is like giving you a lot of thoughts about whether or not to go towards someone that you feel like is only going to kind of trap you or put you in a trap, whether or your intuition is letting you know that, letting you know this. But okay, lovely. I'll pull something quickly from the other deck here for that month. Okay, yes, obviously this will be Taurus season here in May, but it looks like there'll be a sense of celebration or success though, still with like a group of people or a community, or there could be some sort of celebration, party, birthday, occasion, or you could just be going to see a lot of people and there could be like a cause for celebration. Maybe you're going to see family or people that knew you when you were younger, or maybe there's someone that you feel like that knew you when they were younger that's always been kind of watching you from since you were younger, and maybe they had some like, it's like an entity that maybe you feel like as an innocent child there was like a entity energy around that was kind of trying to watch your development and what's the word, that could have been an obstacle, or trying to be an obstacle in your, your spiritual development in your early years and things like that. But you may realize that you kind of also always had your ancestors here being protected, because you may have noticed that this energy has been around you this whole time, but clearly you managed to kind of get through this being without turning into this as a result, so it's like you've always had the energy of your ancestors kind of protecting you, even when you were completely vulnerable and exposed to something. But yeah, it does look like you might just kind of have some sort of like deeper spiritual insight in regards to like the journey that you're on and where you've come from. Okay, there might be someone that tries to extend something to you here as well. Yeah, this could be this person that kind of goes back and forth with you here, but they may extend something to you this month. If when they extend this to you, they may also try to bait you back into another back and forth. So it might be, that might be a trap in itself. They may give you something, and then if you take it, then you're gonna kind of be in a bit of a back and forth altercation. So there's something there where I feel like you can be victorious with that situation, sort of where you can overcome the situation. I feel like this person has already caused some sort of hurt to you in the past, but I don't know, there's something where there's just like some dark energy just like watching you progress, just watching you. It's like they've always been there. Ten of Cups, Four of Cups. Yeah, it could have been from when you was like a child, or if it wasn't from since you was a baby, then it could have been like, because I feel like you also had like this protection with you from when you was a baby, but then you also had like it's like you had the angel and then you had the devil with you, right? And I feel like the angel, the angelic spirits, or the ancestors, these were any energies or any people that were trying to raise you up and lift you up here and genuinely celebrate you, and you'd also have emotional fulfillment there. But then any people that were just like part of the dark side, they could have just been like lingering, just watching you. They could have also tried to like always put you in like back and forths here, where you're almost having to like explain yourself for no reason. They could have been people that maybe would cause you some sort of hurt, secret hurt behind the scenes, and then it was dressed up as like, oh yay, great time, great occasion, yay, and maybe they really wanted to be the one to get all the attention and be raised up, but then you getting hurt, by them, something like that. So there's something here where you might just kind of get some insight. You might look at things and be like, oh, okay. But you're going to have some sort of harvest due to this enlightenment, okay? There's some sort of big awakening or enlightenment that you might have, some sort of deep spiritual insight where it's like you're just looking at things so that you know exactly what you're working on. Okay. Lovely, but overall, I mean, May just look like it's going to be good for you guys. It just looks like on the sidelines, you just have this awareness or this deep spiritual insight, thinking back to things and just kind of getting more of a deeper understanding of things. But then in regards to just what you're physically doing in that month, it just like you'll be working on things, you'll be happy, you'll be fulfilled. There'll be a lot of forward progression, a lot of clarity. It's like you'll be trying to avoid things where you can kind of go back around and around in circles. And yeah, because like it's like everything that's offered to you isn't necessarily something that is a good thing for you to take, because you could take something and kind of get caught up in a cycle. So I don't know, there's some sort of protection that might be here for you to kind of help you kind of push through this. Okay, lovely. Let's have a look at June. Let's have a look at June. Aquarius energy. Okay, so there's something that you're keeping the faith with here. In June, we've got Taurus energy as well. Taurus, Aquarius. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I thought as much. It looks like you might tell someone something, but you might say like, hold on, or like wait, or you might make someone wait for something here to reveal something. Maybe there's a specific type of like setting or like circle or like occasion that you're looking for. Or maybe, I don't know, you might entrust like one person or two people with something that you want to either reveal about yourself or reveal about something else or someone else that you were aware of. But there's something about you might be thinking, okay, I need to have faith here, you know, can I entrust these people with this? And if it's not information, but for most of you guys it looks like it is with this Ace of Swords, it could be entrusting other people with some of the things of value here. And maybe you're going to be leaving some belongings or possessions with some people, and it's like, okay, I need to have faith that I can entrust these people. They've proven to me trustworthy. I've been able to grow things. They've already protected other things as well. There's things that actually they're able to protect, so you might know that you can trust them. It might just be having faith to kind of follow through here. You might go somewhere where you feel like, you know, you sit down and you're like talking with somebody and it's like comfortable and you're able to like, you know, alleviate some weights. Maybe you tell someone something and that in itself alleviates like a burden that you were carrying, just because you've just been able to like be honest with someone about something. This might kind of help them connect some sort of dots here, or you might have some dots that are connected and this might encompass in like one big definitive truth for you. I also do see something coming full circle here with like a delay situation. So if there's something that you wanted to come to completion, or there's a bit of a delay, or it felt like a delay, okay, that's all going to come together. That starts like a new beginning, and that's beautiful. I feel like something that you had faith in will kind of be started here, or it will start for you. And you know, it's like that will bring a lot of fulfillment. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4 people involved in that experience of fulfillment. With the Hanged Man as well, if there's someone here that's caught up in a trap, you could maybe have a boundary towards this person. There could also be, like I said, somewhere that you might go, you might sit and you might have a conversation, and you might like entrust someone or some people with some info or insight into like something you've been going through, and it might just feel like you're able to alleviate like some weight, and it might just be a very comfortable feeling. Okay, anything else here for June? Yeah, whoever this person that's in a trap, you may kind of want them to stay back from you. Okay, so hence why you got a boundary. Maybe you had to kind of stay back from them first, but then you might kind of command this from them, or you might just kind of like make a decision that would just to kind of stay back, but more definitively. Or maybe you see that the person that's stuck in the trap was the person that set the trap, and maybe you've just been trying to stay back. This could be someone that you'd be like nervous to kind of see. Maybe you'd go see them, maybe even someone else would go see them. But yeah, you're going to be in a good position in June. You're going to feel really good. You're going to feel like there's a lot for you to enjoy. There's a lot of like love and abundance here. There could be a lot of things that you've worked on. You could have saved. Your money could be feeling quite good at this time. You could be feeling a sense of abundance, happiness. You could be enjoying some of those things. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? It's like that person, that same energy is someone that you've been going back and forth with. But anyway, that dark energy. But yeah, I think I said that already actually. Yeah, you could have felt like you need to defend yourself or almost be in attack mode when they're in attack mode, just to defend yourself, because they could have, it's like a snake that could have devoured you, but it's like snake in the grass that you didn't even know they were there. You didn't even know they were a snake, but then it's like, you know, at some point they could devour you before you even have a chance to like get out, you know. So there's something here where maybe you feel like you get to get out, and then it's like this rejoice, this happiness. But there's a sense of like abundance, wealth, accumulation. There's something that you would have accumulated for yourself by this time that you feel good about. Some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, okay, at this month, you could be feeling very good with your person. It's something new that you're starting together, or something new that you're embarking on together that will lead to a long-term fulfilling result. Or you may have a partner that might give you some sort of like wisdom on something here. They may see something, they may oversee something, and they may give you some wisdom. But yeah, this is all lovely. For obviously you guys, there could be communication about children, or if you have children, there could be some fulfillment with children here, or maybe you're just talking about that. But yeah, lovely. All right, moving on, let's have a look at, where are we? I think it's July next. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's have a look at July then. So for July, what do we get for July? What is the soul calling you to do? So again, I feel like this, yeah, you know, you're going to be really like looking to see what decision your soul wants you to make. And then really just like surrendering to things that are happening for you, that are actually only going to call in more things into your world that will make your life more sweet. Okay, if you're attracting a partner this year, which I feel like a lot of you guys could be, there's got this make love energy, so there could be a lot of like love and pleasure in that sense as well, but like coming from a love place. But obviously, you guys, there'll just be a lot of different sweet things, sweet people, people that have been sweet to you, or you surrendering to like going towards those energies, or things that make you feel joyful. There could also be certain tests where you feel like, you know, should I answer the call? Should I not? Okay, there could be someone you're like, I don't think I want to answer that call. Okay, maybe this is you trying to realign your life. Maybe this is someone that you feel like is dishonest or has no integrity, or someone that like uses their sword to hurt you, something like that. But okay, July, please. In July, okay, confidence, strength, devil card in reverse, beautiful. So there's some sort of toxicity that you may have felt like you've kind of grown past or beaten. Okay, maybe you feel like you've outgrown this toxic energy, toxic person. Maybe you just don't see them as having like integrity, or like, or maybe this is someone that just doesn't have any boundaries or something. I don't know, it could be either or, but it looks like in July there's something you would have attracted, or a person that you would have attracted. There's someone that's by your side that's very strong, very courageous. They could have a warrior spirit, and then there's other two people that you've attracted. So there's some people around you in your energy. Oh yeah, these are going to be like some of your like social peers. These could be friends, these could be people like, I feel like, yeah, these are people that you all have a mutual desire, or that you all want to kind of go, you all either have the same desire for growth, or the same desire to like pursue something that you're interested in, or there's something here that intertwines you lot. But yeah, there's someone in particular that's by your side, and then there's like two other people. So there could be a female, there could be two males or three males. Hold on, let me see. It's either it's like two males, one female, or three males, one female, or two females and three males. That makes sense? Something like that. Okay, but I feel like this might be like your own little secret group of people that you're just like, yep, I'm protected within these groups of people, I'm able to grow within these groups of people, and I have a clear mind. And you know, I just feel like you're just going to be feeling like you're able to kind of go through whatever transformations and things that you are within this space, and there's something that's going to feel very comfortable for you actually. So this is nice. It's almost like, yeah, whenever you're here you can just like lay your hair down, you know. You can take a good have a nice relaxing shower. Don't know why I just got that here, but it just looks like, you know, there's some sort of cleansing energy. This might feel like a cleansing space for you. Yeah, literally. Or you're just able to alleviate things, alleviate baggage burdens. So that's nice. July looks good. But again, anyone that's like doesn't have any integrity, you may feel like they've just dug a hole for themselves. Maybe they're watching you from like the top of the hole, you know. But I feel like you've got a boundary here, because I feel like you don't have the energy to kind of put into this anymore. Like it's not even like a fed up, it's more like a sick and tired of being fed up, where you just don't have the energy to invest in something that is just toxic basically. So by this point it doesn't even look like you'll be caught up in that. It looks like you'll have there'll be a lot of things that are growing for you that you'll feel good about. There'll be a lot of things changing and transforming for you around you. Things that you had faith in, you will see that, oh, like you'll be like, oh my God, like they're growing. So you may even need to sit down to just take in the fact that some of the things that you had faith in are like manifesting, and it just might be like kind of surreal for you. You know, maybe you're looking back and thinking of like, maybe you felt like it was a struggle for you to get to this point, but I do feel like in July, there'll be things that you had faith in that would have been paying off, and yeah, you'll start to see these good exchanges and you'll feel really good about some of these exchanges here. So that's really good. Okay, let's move into August. What do we get for August, please? August. Okay. There could be something, a new valuable beginning in August. So you could be starting something new, investing your time or energy or money into something new. If it's some money, yeah, it could be money for a lot of you guys. August looks like a very good financial month for you guys. Okay, if there's something you've been investing in, or like let's say you make an investment, right? Yeah, like let's say for instance you invested like £100 or $100. Okay, it's like you could get like £900 or $900 back from your investment. It's like that sort of ratio, so like 9 times your money. So there could be some sort of investment that you're keeping an eye on and you're like, yep, this is good. You could retrieve that investment, that financial investment. But obviously, if it's not an investment, it could be like a big payout from something. It could really be anything really, but there's just like some sort of money coming in for you in August. Yeah, look at this. This could be something that you feel like your angels did or helped guide you to like invest in or take action towards. So you guys, you could realize that, yeah, you had the skills to do this. Is something you got the skills and capabilities for. You may feel like you've accessed something or you've reached a higher level with something. Was access to some more money. Emperor energy. We got your energy here twice actually. So I feel like you'll be in love with August. I really do. I feel like you'll be in love with August. You feel like you have a good sense of control of what's going on in your world here. This card always gives me like a Taurus energy because of the bull. But in general, there could be some people reaching out to you here, or maybe there's like something that you've invested in here. There could be other people that have also invested in this thing and have something to show for it. But I feel like you're definitely going to have something to show for whatever it is you've invested in. You might even purchase something here, or maybe you pay and you go for like a trip, or you treat yourself to something nice. But I feel like you're gonna have some good experiences, or you're gonna do something nice with your money, or you're gonna get something valuable that's really paid off for you. Yeah, and I feel like you'll be in a position where you feel like you're able to just kind of keep yourself out of harm's way, you know. So I feel like August is a very good month for you guys. I'll keep this one short, nice and sweet. Okay, let's have a look at September for you. September. Okay, so again, still in September, again, it's like you feel like you're kind of ahead. Okay, you feel like you're getting ahead of things. If there's anything before that you feel like you used to be able to get in your way, I don't feel like you feel like any of these things or obstacles are able to get in your way anymore. It just feels like you've got some strong wisdom that's moving you forward. We could be in a very happy energy. You could be in a very giving energy. So you guys, you may also be wanting to travel somewhere as well. Want to travel somewhere, or you may have some sort of long-term plan to kind of give back, or to like give to people, to feed people, or this could be some sort of humanitarianism. But there's something that you have a plan where you want to be able to like give, or you want to do something for others. Okay, and it looks like you'll be at a point where you'll be thinking about like how you want to do this, what you want to do, or what you want to do when you've reached this like successful point with something specific. Yep. But again, I just feel like you have more good experiences. You may have some outdoor activities. You may go to like a spa, or you might do something that feels good. Maybe you go for a meal. There could be some sort of celebration, occasion. But again, I feel like your summer period, for those of you guys where it's kind of summertime of the year, I feel like it's a good period for you guys. Just overall, a lot of progression for sure. Anything else for September? Something new. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there could be like some sort of love that you're receiving here. There could be two people in your life that you feel like are like angels to you. They could be giving you a lot of love. There could be three people as a part of this like Ace of Cups for you, and you just feel like things are growing there. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna be very passionate. You're gonna be moving towards your desires. Again, if there's anyone that's like, I don't know, like anyone that was in this mocking energy, I feel like something will be brought into the light about this person. You know, something might be revealed about someone's intentions towards you or something like that. But it kind of looks like you're gonna almost have the last laugh with something, because there's something that you are growing or something that you're a part of. That's basically going to be very, very, very victorious for you. Not just for you, but for others. Okay, and like this could have been something that you've been kind of peacefully holding back, because maybe you could see how some people have been, you know, moving. But at this point, I feel like you'll feel like, yeah, this has been successful. This might be something that kind of somewhat come into the light, or is partially visible. But yeah, if there's certain things that you haven't made fully visible at this point, you may just kind of see how some people are reacting to the things that are partially visible, and this might just kind of let you know that, okay, you see what you need to see here. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, interesting. So we've got Taurus energy, we've got Virgo energy. 1, 2, 3. We've got Seven of Swords, we've got Queen of Wands. Something here, powers in your hands. Yeah, it's like there's a clear path for you to move forward, but there's just something about, you know, maybe if you're around certain people, you know, maybe you feel like you're pursuing a path that's like specific to like your desire. Okay, maybe these are the people who don't have this desire. So there's something about you just kind of releasing how you feel about that and just continuing forward with your desire. But there might be someone that kind of comes looking for you around that time, and it could be something connected to do with them and others or something like that. But it just kind of looks like that would be like a little blip in your month of just kind of being aware that, like, yeah, you're moving, you've been making much faster moves, and whether you realize that at the time or not, and you'll see that, wow, look at what I've attracted, like, you know. You might kind of even find it funny, like, once you kind of see the truth of everything and kind of, you know, your results and stuff. So yeah. And then you may also go visit 2 people as well that you feel like are stars. You may travel somewhere, you may be excited about something. You could appear like you've been through some sort of transformation, or you could be going to see some social peers, or there's people here that you feel good with. Like, again, we mentioned these people earlier, like a bunch of people where it's like socially, or just could be social, could be family, could be colleagues, it could be anything, but it's a mixture of people that you have these mutual desires versus people you feel like you don't have those desires. And you might see the difference between, like, the energies, you know, whether people support you or mock you or whatever. But I just feel like, yeah, you're going to feel really good. You're going to see that, like, there's a lot of things that you've transformed with yourself, and it's just going to give you a sense of, like, comfort and, you know, happiness. So that's lovely. Let's move on then to October. See what we get for October. Okay. So in October, you'll be aware of many things. You might not see it, but you'll be aware of it somehow. You may, like, see some things online. You may feel also, you may also anticipate that you're very close to some sort of very successful situational outcome. And maybe there's just, like, some things that you just need to, like, research here. So it's saying that, yeah, there's something about where you may be able to find that online, and there could also be a successful fulfillment result that you reach here in October. So this is really good. If you're in a relationship here, you may go somewhere with someone, you may have a really good experience with someone at somewhere, you may travel with someone, you may book something, go somewhere. I feel like you may feel like you're living in a world at this point where you've created your own world, you're very fulfilled with the world that you've created, and there could be people on the outside of that that can't really see into your world, and maybe they kind of make their own, like, they have their own, maybe there's some sort of truth that they know, but there's, like, more to your world, and it's really fulfilling, it's really happy. But maybe people see you when you come around, they see that, like, you're really happy, but maybe they just don't know the extent of it, you know. But I just think you're just going to feel really good. People may get a glimpse into your happiness or your life online. They might be looking, you might go somewhere, you might post some pictures. I feel like there'll just be a lot of eyes on you. You might be getting a lot of attention from people. But it's just because your energy is going to be standing out. You're going to be very happy. There could also be you and it's like a group of people, you and some other people that are just in this really happy energy. Maybe you go certain places, travel with certain people. You might go to, like, a safari or something, or, you know, somewhere really nice. It just looks like, yeah, there'd be people that you're attracting, people reaching out to you, and you'll be able to kind of reach back out to, like, who makes you happy and things like that. So again, this is another really good time for you guys for sure. I'll move on to November. Let's look at November. Okay. November. So there's something beautiful, there's something new that's growing for you. This is something that you've pursued. If you went somewhere, then I feel like, yeah, you would have come back from somewhere, or you may be getting ready to, like, pursue something else, or to start something, or to go after something. Maybe this is something that you've been keeping a secret for a while, you've been keeping hidden. Maybe you were guided to do so. Or there's something that you've got in the oven. Okay, you could be like, you've planted it, or it's in the oven, and, like, you're feeding it, you're growing it. Yeah, you're definitely growing something. I feel like you're just going to be very, like, driven towards this month. But again, a lot of love. Okay, you may be pursuing people, certain connections, was also simultaneously growing things that you've got in the oven. So it just looks like a good time. I feel like the momentum kind of carries through this excitement, this optimism, you know, pursuing these connections, as well as like growing what you're growing, and kind of knowing that you're very close to something as well. That's going to be a very good peak for you, although you've already had some peaks already, but there's more. So that's lovely. See if there's anything else for November for you guys. Okay. You might be seeking someone, they might seek you, you might go visit them, you might go eat, you could like maybe have a cold conversation over food, kind of be celebrating. What else? There's some sort of harvest here. Okay, you might present someone with like either some money that you made or some things that you bought. You might show someone some nice things that you got here. Someone might admire you for something that you, some sort of position or some sort of, I don't know, there's some sort of admiration. So it's either you're admiring someone else for some sort of position they're in. It looks like a masculine energy. What is this? This could be someone in an energy of like protection, or someone that's like protecting like this community, something like that. Or there could be like two masculines here in this energy. But it's like there could be two masculines, two females. So there could be like, this isn't like two couples, but it could just be like a mixture of associates. But it kind of looks like two people of the same sex here. They may meet. At first, you know, there could be a bit of like, okay, you know, natural, what's the word? You know, when you first see someone and it's kind of just like, you kind of take a moment to like you kind of have that like awareness, or discernment here, or like before you say anything, it's like you just kind of notice each other, but then it's like there's these two people that can get on very well. I mean, that will get on quite well. So this could be you and someone, a new friend, or this could be like two other people. But it definitely looks like, yeah, there'll be some sort of masculine energy that you feel like is protecting like something here, and I feel like there'll be a sense of admiration or like gratitude or being pleased with something, or a sense of like celebration or fulfillment for everyone here, or a sense of security for everyone here with these desires. Okay, that looks good. So November looks, it looks good. Yeah, everyone that has these desires, it's like, yeah, there'll be a sense of stability and success and fulfillment. But then it's either, if you're a female, you could be admiring someone. You could also be admiring another female here. You could be admiring a male or two masculine energies for some sort of position that they're in, something like that. But this looks really good. But okay, let's move on to December, shall we? See what we get for your last month of the year. Okay, messages for December, please. Messages for December. Messages for December. Okay, so you may be visiting somewhere. Okay, you may be a bit wary, or maybe you're making a choice whether you should visit somewhere or go somewhere else. I feel like I just heard someone here, or you say like, oh, I'll just firm it, or should I just firm it, as in like, should I just like, you know, go there with my strength, right? Like trying to figure out, okay, should I make this choice, should I make a different choice? Because there's something about what you may feel like you could appear somewhere and, you know, you might be like raised up, you may be celebrated, and, you know, someone that's like known to like to, you know, cause hurt to people, you know, that you may know that they will kind of notice if you're kind of getting this acknowledgement, celebration, or attention. which could maybe like someone could then have something out for you. I don't know. um, or you may just feel like you could just do something here with someone else, or you may have another sense of community. You may have a sense of community where you may feel like you may go there and they may be like celebrating you, or a community where it's like, you know, a good environment. So I feel like in general there might be different places that you could go to in December, but I think you're just going to be making a choice. You may even like speak with someone else here and kind of, you know, get more clarity on what might be the best choice for you. But whatever this is, it does look like you'll be prepared for anything. Okay, so you'll be in the right energy. It's like you have the strength, you have the courage, but I feel like overall you'll just be looking to have celebration and enjoyment. So it looks like you're kind of going to go to wherever you're going to be like celebrated, raised up, and yeah. There's also somewhere that you feel like you could go and you could have fun up until you get there, and then like, you know, maybe you feel like someone else's fun is kind of like riding on your back, you know, or maybe you feel like you'd be like the joke or something. I don't know, but it's kind of like, do you want to go back into that energy? You know, because you could also be anticipating more, like there could be someone else that you could feel like you may have to see. This could be someone that like, I don't know, make a big noise. I don't know. There's just something. But again, it looks like you have different offers. You'll also be extended another offer. So I feel like you won't be short of choices in December. Okay, you'll be presented with loads of offers and more than one good offer as well. So it looks like at least maybe 4 different offers or 4 different things you could do, 4 different directions you could go down. And it looks like, yeah, that will just be based upon like how you want to celebrate your month. Outside of celebrations and things though for December, if there's someone's birthday as well, you may reach out to them. They may have a celebration. They may be like having a really good time, like yay, like, you know, someone really having a good time, you might reach out to them for their birthday or something like that. Anything else for December in general, please? The moon. Okay, so it looks like there's still be things that you've been working on. Okay, whatever it is that you've had in the oven up until now, okay, you feel like you're making successful progress with this. If there's been some delays along the way, okay, you still kind of have a higher perspective of like, yeah, just kind of keep moving forward, something's going to be successful. So it kind of looks like you're being a good momentum, good energy here. You feel like the dots are connecting as they should. And it's like as you're in this energy of success and you're approaching other things, you'll just be kind of trying to make wise choices about like, should I pursue something? I'm already feeling successful. I don't necessarily need to go do something that would like, you know, take me off course, you know. So it's just more like you making good choices for yourself in December of what to invest in, because there's a lot more things here for you to invest in, good pursuits. There may even be some travel here as well. You may decide to travel in December, or you may decide to like do something exciting. You may have like some 4 new ideas that you want to invest in, as well. Okay, you could be thinking about investing in something within the first 4 months of the next year, 2024. So yeah, lovely guys. So I will leave that there. You kind of end the year on a very good feeling note, feeling very good, feeling successful. So that's nice. I will leave that there. Don't forget to give this reading a like, guys, if you stay to the end. Sending you my love. Happy New Year. Feel free to check out this reading midway through the year or any point through the year several times if need be. And yeah, sending you my love. Take care. Stay spiritually charged. Bye-bye.